hear the passion of the restaurant in your voice right there. You hear that, you feel it. You know what I'm saying? So what's like a downfall? Like making too much food, making
Yeah, I wouldn't say really it's a challenge that we face. Okay. We face day in, day out.
Yeah.
You don't want to overproduce, you don't want to underproduce. It's that optimal level of production, right? And that's where we work very closely with our kitchen staff. Like my chef hears from me like a million times a day, right? Hey, what's being produced? We have check-ins of how many pounds of this we're producing, etc. So we try not to waste food, right? We don't want to reheat things. We don't want to put out stale food. So we have to put out what we need for that given day, because if we don't, and we overproduce, we have to dump that. Like patties, for example, we'll never put or reheat a patty. The moment that day passes and the patty is done, we toss it out. So we want to be mindful of that when we're producing. At the same time, we don't want to underproduce. And then, you see all these things on Instagram and social media saying people walk into a restaurant, particularly Jamaican restaurants, and they're like, hey, give me an oxtail.
Attitude.
No more oxtail, All right, give me the brown stew. No, we don't have that neither, Yeah. We don't subscribe to that. And nor do we subscribe to the notion out there that you walk into a Caribbean restaurant or a Jamaican restaurant and how you know it good is when you get peer attitude. We believe in both. We want a good, solid product. And we also want that customer service because, again, we were talking about it from day one, you and I, right? Yeah. The mission is like reggae music. We're trying to get this across all corners of the earth. Every single corner, we want to plaster our food, want to plaster the music, want people feel that energy and feel that vibe, taste that food. And in order for us to do that, we need to level up our customer service, right? Just like people saying, hey, how this person don't get a Grammy or how this, we have to level up the game, right? The people that are consuming it, we have to keep them in mind. Again, that customer centricity boils down back to that listener, that consumer of the food. How can we cater to them? Yes, they want good food, but when you're starting to get into other cultures and other groups of people that are interested in the food, they're not going to come there and wait until you get that patty out. Yeah. You need to have that patty ready because
they're used to a standard.
Absolutely.
So if you're trying to introduce them to something new,
absolutely. And if you want
to... I got some questions. Yep. So we here, man, I'm here with my boy Andrew.